Okay?
Okay.
All right, today we'll talk about the Game Master. The reason why I'm talking about the Game Master in RPG games, like Pathfinder or Dungeons and Dragons, is because I'm writing up with Ben a paper about the similarity between the role of a Game Masters in RPG games and teachers in a game-based environment. And since I'm a teacher and a game master, I noticed that the approaches that are suggested in the game master's manuals are actually sometimes very similar to education methodologies and theories. For example, the task-based language learning, ZPG, or even social cognitive theories. So I'll start saying that game masters are players. I think there are players because a game master, even if you organize a game for the players, he obtains fun by providing fun. And he also gets satisfaction by building engagement for the players. When every time a game master plans, he thinks, what can engage my players? And he does that, and he always keeps that in mind. The way he does it, how he does it, I just selected 3 points. There are many more, but I just selected 3 this time. The first one is he gives freedom. Everything is okay for the players. They can take a decision knowing that the story will move on anyway. So there is not only one path. There are many paths, and the story is actually built by the students and the game master together. The second point I would like to make is that a good GM leads to answer. It doesn't give the answer. It doesn't impart knowledge. It doesn't spoon feed. It gives the answer. It doesn't give the answer. For example, it's not, the dungeon master is not these boys from the sky that say, yeah, the fancy master guy did it. He's the one who actually gives hints, gives the tool, gives the skills, gives the knowledge that the players need in order to find the answer by themselves. And in this, I will now argue that game masters are very similar to teachers. Another point to support this statement is that game masters create tasks and create story-relevant tasks and quests. Game master goal is for the players to go on in his story, is to go to the next step of the story, and every task it creates is done for that goal. The dungeon master gives knowledge, tools, and skills for the player to achieve a task. Once they achieve the task, he then gives more knowledge, more skills, and more tools in order to achieve another task. And this goes around until, of course, until in the end, the players reach the goal. The main difference between dungeon masters and teachers is the power that they have on the game. Dungeon masters have total power, and they can design the tasks and personalize for what the player likes, where the skills are, where the knowledge is. And they do that only for one reason, as like the dungeon master Brian Adams will say, everything I do it for you. The only reason the game master have to work on this, on the rules, on the knowledge, on the task, is for the player. They do it for the players. And that's the main difference, we believe, me and Ben believe it, there is between the dungeon master and the teacher, because dungeon master have full power to work on the game, to work on the task, while teachers do not have the same in-game power. And with our paper, we're trying to find a way to give teachers more power, like a dungeon master has. And that is it for my presentation.
That was great. The final slide. Wow.
You like the final slide?
Yeah.